Intro is going to have to wait, ladies and gentlemen. If you remember, I didn't get paid. You want to know how to win any game of poker? It's super easy. Set the other players on fire.
Oh, they went up like a bunch of Buddhist protesters.
Hey, what's up, boys and girls? This is Execute, totally not fucking inserting myself into the footage later. Before I go out there and I fight the Popo, this is just a...
Let's see what you got.
I don't know, I just feel like doing a vibe check. You guys doing alright? You guys okay? Well, it's a crazy place now, even crazier than the fucking shit going on in the game right here. Figured I'd just make sure you're all doing good. I hope you are, and I hope you're enjoying the show. Now, I've got some Popo to fight. Let's get to work.
You think your badge is gonna save you?
It's amnesia. It's amnesia.
My apologies, mister.
Where the hell did lowlife run off? Ah! I'm gonna bust up a drink and kill you.
Why don't you go get some bread? Even this up a bit.
And welcome back, you bunch of absolute fucking cunts, to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption. This is Execute. I am, of course, joined by our fucking American friend, Scott.
Hopefully this time I sound like I'm not talking through a soup can.
Got yourself a new microphone, right?
Yeah, hopefully this time it doesn't sound like old school Xbox Live.
Ah, you sound fine, amigo.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not channeling the old Call of Duty lobbies.
Nowhere near enough profanity for that. Anyway, you may remember last episode I didn't get fucking paid, so we've just corrected that shit.
Yeah, well, let's see how long it lasts. I try not to blow it all in one place.
You're not my fucking boss to tell me what to do. But anyway, gags aside, I mean, we are heading now in the direction of Armadillo once again. This time, because the game is literally trying to funnel us that way so we can meet a new character. His name is Marshall... whatever the fuck, I can't remember. But we have to work with the LAW.
I thought I smelled coffee and donuts. So, why are we doing this to ourselves exactly?
Because the game's making us... By the way, this fella's being attacked. Hang on, let's help him.
It's amnesia. Double kill. Triple kill.
You saved my life, mister. Here, please take this.
We all have problems, and we must solve them together, or we die alone.
Tom, you're a terrible person.
I know.
Headshot.
Well, that's what he fucking gets for shortchanging me. Now, the coyotes that were attacking him, I'm actually going to skin every single one of them. Why? Well, not so much for the cash, they're not really worth a whole lot. It's more to do with the fact that this will complete stage 1 of the hunting challenge, which is to skin 5 coyotes. Nice and convenient, no? So I mentioned in the previous episode, while I was, carting Bonnie, who was being a very fucking impatient passenger, if you can remember,
This'll fetch a good price.
over to Armadillo. I mentioned the challenges then, like I gave him a rough outline. I also mentioned as well that there are 10 levels to every type of challenge. So with the hunting one, the reward at level 5 is you can buy the buffalo rifle from a shop.
What were you eating?
And the reward at level 10, whenever you skin an animal, you now get vittles. What are vittles? Well, they're a healing item. They basically function like the medicine. If you have any damage, they remove it.
Lie still.
It takes quite some time and a fair bit of effort to get to rank 10 though, so that won't be for a considerable amount of fucking time. So anyway, rank 1 is to skin 5 coyotes. Now you might be thinking, but there's only 4 here. Yes, but I've already done one. I skinned one on the way to Armadillo with Bonnie.
Let's get this over with.
So this last one here will move us on to stage 2, which is to kill and skin 5 deer.
Well, Tom, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions,
Yeah, I gotta get ready. You see those, what look like lawmen coming at me on the radar?
this ain't the law, dude. These are fucking bounty hunters.
They're after that money that's on my head, and unlike the police, they've got no requirement to try to arrest me.
Firing your shot. I see a bad dog.
It's headshot.
Not bad,
Hellfire! We're about to meet your maker. I hope you're looking pretty.
Tom, you do realize these guys are not going to stop coming as long as you got that big fat price tag on your head, right? You are a big, juicy paycheck to these guys.
Believe me, I'm keenly aware. Also, you may notice the dog that's over there doing fuck all. So, the bounty hunters work a bit different to the police posses. They have dogs with them, so they always know where the fuck you are, for starters. Second of all, they don't have the same obligation as the law to try to arrest you, they'll just murder you. And lastly, they'll actually follow you between borders. That all makes a lot more sense much later in the game. The dogs are funny though, because if you kill all the bounty hunters, the dogs don't know what the fuck to do. They just kind of like wander around aimlessly.
Well, look on the bright side, Tom. Lord Vader said no disintegrations. Rip Star Wars.
Rep Star Wars.
So, a quick question, Tom. Since our objective here is to kill Bill, do we get our samurai sword or what? Like, how are the melee weapons in this game? There's the tomahawk, but I don't know what the hell else there is.
Scott, you absolute fucking fool. We haven't got to that gag yet.
No.
I'm also not editing this shit out, so good job. Well fucking done.
Whoops.
This is what happens, by the way, when you say, hey, this is like a minute of free fucking chat, come up with a topic, whatever the hell you like. What does he do? He immediately fucks up the continuity of the video.
Time paradox. Oh, I love
I'm so upset with you right now.
it. Are you that upset, though?
I'm making a fire, fuck this. So anyway, campfires. The way campfires work is you can build them basically anywhere you want, as long as it's not in a town, and as long as it's a flat enough area of ground and away from like big trees, away from water. Although the game's very lenient in some places where you can do this shit. And Marston's apparently fucking dying. Now, when Jesus Christ, Marston. Now, you can save your game using a campfire. You can also use it to change your outfit. You're done? You can also make one to use something called quick travel. Quick travel lets you instantly travel to any... Okay, look, ignore the fucking sick and dying John Marston in the background. I'm gonna get through this explanation whether he fucking dies or not. Oh, good lord, the Spanish flu has arrived. Early. Shut up, let me finish. Fast travel will let you go to any destination, like town you've already been to. You can do this basically any time. It moves the game forward 6 hours too. Also moves the game forward 6 hours if you save your game. Okay, it is now morning. Is John Marston still fucking dying? That would be a yes. On the bright side, though, we haven't fucking managed to burn down the plane, so there's that.
That, and we haven't gotten eaten by coyotes.
Hey, what's up? This is Execute. Totally not fucking inserting myself into the footage later. You guys say, in America, you guys say coyotes? That's the fucking most adorable shit ever. So we've got a crowd of people here. These guys are playing a game called Five Finger Fillet. You might know it as the knife game.
Try me at a game of five finger fillet?
Oh boy, knifey finger. This shit is always nerve-wracking.
Never heard it called that.
If you insist.
So it's like in Aliens where Bishop does the thing with a knife, and you have to use a knife. You can't use something like a pen.
Yeah, you have to use a knife. You have to use a K-bar. This is a real man's game.
Put down your dust.
Let's
Try
do
and keep
this.
an eyeball on my blade.
Always bet the maximum amount. This ain't that hard. Also, Scott, what do you do if you can't get a K-bar?
If you can't get a K-bar, what's the Australian
Let's see
knife?
if I
I
can
can't
match
remember.
You mean everything?
God damn it! Watch this.
So the way Five Finger Fillet works in the game, you can see how there's like A's and B's. There'll also be X's and Y's later. You just have to press the right buttons in order. It's not that difficult.
Not bad.
God almighty!
Looks like you're gonna have to get faster, my friend. Come on, you bunch of girls. Who's next?
You do actually need to do it at a bit of a reasonable pace, though. You are being timed, and if you're too slow, you'll fail. Not only that, but if you're too slow between stabs, you'll actually cut yourself.
I bet you're gonna end up with a hole in your hand.
I bet you're gonna end up with a hole in your hand. Tell you what, I'll demonstrate what happens if you fuck up on this next round just to show off like how it
I
works.
thought we were trying to do this quickly.
All right, there.
Crocodile Dundee would be so disappointed.
You beat me fair.
So you can see straight away, obviously I didn't lop one of my own fingers off. More importantly, direct your eyes to the top. You see that one hand with the red X? That basically means you fucked up. If you fuck up 5 times in one go, then you lose. And you lose your money.
This is gonna be easier than I thought.
So honestly, it's very lenient.
Well done, sir.
Hey, you! Wanna have a go?
More importantly, when you think about it, you're pretty fucking vulnerable sitting in this chair. I mean, someone could just come around the corner behind you and shoot you. Well, luckily for us, though, that can't happen.
There ain't no point in proceeding if you're not going to wager.
Hope
Please
you know
don't
what
try
you're
this
doing.
at home.
Well, at least nobody's gonna come up and shoot you in the back, because there's no dead man's hand.
Nope, no dead man's hand. This is 5-finger fillet. No dead
Fair
man's
enough.
hand, just fucking morons' hands.
You're either drunk, stupid, or crazy. But credit where it's due.
The exact requirements to be playing this shit in real life, no less. For those of you who heard me say dead man's hand and heard Scott say it, and you don't know what the fuck that means, it's a poker hand, 2 black aces,
you
2
didn't
black
even
eights.
lose a thing.
It's a hand that's considered cursed.
That's one round one. Any other gluttons for punishment?
This is the last guy. There's always going to be 4 of them, and the last one you can play an infinite number of times. But yeah, the dead man's hand.
How much you gonna put down?
Always bet the maximum. Also, no, that's wrong. There's not always 4. Sometimes there's less. Anyway, dead man's hand. It's so named because of the legend behind it. That being that Wild Bill, who was a gunfighter like way back in the day, was shot from behind and killed while he was holding that exact hand.
You ain't much good at this.
Hey, quit dicking around.
Shut up.
That's me winning a little.
Alright, so this is the last sequence. This is what you need to do if you want to make the money off this, and I don't even need to fucking say it.
Good job.
God damn it!
Yeah, so if you can do that sequence, then you can make as much money as you fucking damn well please here.
Balls for a game of finger fillet.
I'll fleece a bit more money out of this guy, won't be long. Okay, we have officially done the thing with the knife. That wasn't funny, man.
Rip Bill Paxton, the only guy to get killed by a xenomorph and a predator and a Terminator.
Yeah, so you could literally sit there all day and just play that guy. He's basically Fort Knox on foot. He has infinite money. But I stopped at about 250 bucks. I just wanted to be able to afford what I needed to afford. Let's go shopping.
Fort Knox is how appropriate. I did just watch Goldfinger.
We'll need to pay a visit to both the general store and the gun store. We need an item and a weapon. Alright, so you guys might remember this guy. This is Herbert Moon, the flaming anti-Semite.
Oy vey.
Hi there.
I keep foreign and Jewish-made goods out of my store to help our American families.
Yeah. Give me that rabbit's foot.
A fine choice.
That's all I need for now. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders?
I
Chicken?
think that's good for now.
Okay, so a little bit of info about Lucky Rabbit's feet. They are sort of a hoodoo/voodoo sort of thing. They were considered Lucky Charm, brought in by, Haitian, African voodoo. And they were typically used by gamblers who believed it brought them good luck. Of course, it's complete bullshit. So, Tom, I noticed you're going to the gun store. What are we going for?
You really need to ask? You know why I'm here. Everyone knows why I'm here. We're here for a fucking shotgun.
Amen.
You need a shotgun. You need a shotgun, man. It's got a good spread. Further away you are, the more shit you hit.
So long as I'm here, I'm also going to fork out the money for some shells, because I'd like to have more than 4 fucking shots.
Nice doing business.
It was my pleasure.
That's what I need.
Now that we have a shotgun, enemies are capable of dropping shotgun ammunition, so we won't necessarily need to buy ammo every time we run out. We can always loot it. But anyway, here is our shotgun. Take a look at it. It is a chunky monkey. It is much bigger than our Spencer carbine, by virtue of the Spencer being a carbine.
Well, let's find something to test it on.
Will do, once Sergeant Shitbrains gets over here.
Still being a dickhead to your disabled horse, huh?
Of course.
Come on.
I have a love-hate relationship with this horse. He loves being a fuckwit, and I hate him for
Why
it.
you always talking about
So let's go on the prowl. It shouldn't take me too long to find someone to test up. Speak of the devil, here's some now. Don't mind me, boys. Just, you know, perfectly innocent person here with a fucking shotgun. Hold still.
Yep, turned the guy and his horse into paste. Shotguns are real man's gun.
We like shotguns around here.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so, unfortunately, no slugs in this game. Like, we get buckshot and we only get buckshot, really.
I don't even think the second game had a choice for ammo. I could be wrong, though. It's been a while.
Okay, but why though, horse? Fucking fine. I go off, play with the fairy, see if I fucking care. I do
Fast
care.
and Furious
I
Force
care
Edition.
immensely. Get the fuck back over here. Anyway, as I was saying though, slugs. I think the first game I played that actually had slugs for a shotgun would be probably AVP 2, come to think of it.
Didn't Max Payne have slugs, if I remember correctly from the slow-mo cam?
I don't recall slugs being in Max Payne 2. I just remember there being the jackhammer. Convict cannon, if you remember far that back. Far that back. Nice sentence full of sentence there, Tom. Anyway, I bought what I wanted to buy, which was, you know, the rabbit's foot and the shotgun. Now that I'm armed with, you know, some fucking buckshot to my name and increased drops from enemies, let's save.
Tom, do we really have to do this?
We have no choice, fella. Not if we want to advance the fucking story. We gotta work with the pigs.
Yeah, but this fucking blows, though.
I know, but hey, look at the bright side. We have a shotgun now. At the very least, that should make things a bit more entertaining.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Oh, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here. doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
To the saloon.
Time to get hammered, boys. Woo!
No. We fucking did the drunk bit already. We're going there to fight.
So who we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
Fucking lazy.
I believe that's the mafioso way of law enforcement. They stuff your pockets, you look the other way.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Let's go!
Yeah!
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Ooh, now. Looks like he's holed up at the old Blessed's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Looks like we got company, boys!
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here!
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take him down. I see you.
It's gonna take more than one of you, partner!
What are you waiting here for? Let me on my leg in a minute. Take my land. Blast you. This is probably gonna hurt. That's Wolfie. see if we can take him alive. Walden, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend, I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Yeah.
You right there, fella? What's the matter?
We just worked for the fucking cops.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yes, we did, but on the bright side, at least we get fucking paid for our efforts. It's payday, fellas!
It ain't truly payday until we get the clown masks on.
Not in this game, I'm afraid, amigo. But anyway, as you have been paying attention, I've just killed a bunch of fucking outlaws. Remember, not illegal to loot outlaws.
No, it is definitely not, and that's why we love killing them. But at the same time, I hate killing them, too.
Why?
Because it means less people to help against cops.
Last I checked, these people have never helped me in the first place.
I'm not even sure there's a system like that in this game, actually.
They're not help, they're competition.
True, so yeah, limiting competition the Al Capone way.
Prohibition, not yet. We're 1911, remember?
Yeah, so not too far off, though. About, a decade and a half, maybe?
Now, having said that, we do need to, you know what? I think I've delayed long enough. I've got to wash this disgusting fucking, smell of helping the popo off me. I'll take it out on these guys, even though they're in no way to blame.
Keep those hands out to see.
Double kill.
If they didn't want to die, they shouldn't have been in this game.
Dude, exactly. I say the same thing about chickens. If chickens didn't want to be eaten, they shouldn't have been so fucking delicious.
Dude, I could actually go for some fucking fried chicken. Do you guys have good fried chicken over in Australia?
What you got?
It's alright. I mean, it's pretty hard to fuck up chicken.
Gordon Ramsay would have a few words to say about that.
It's happening.
Not bad, Marston.
What would he do? Call me a fucking donkey?
I mean, considering the setting, it would be appropriate.
Honestly, I could have him screaming at me. That would still make my brain release dopamine. I love watching him scream at people.
Dude, I fucking loved Hell's Kitchen so much.
Kitchen Nightmares too.
It's raw! Yeah.
I think you should avoid trying to impersonate Gordon Ramsay ever again, because that's one of the worst fucking impressions I've ever heard of the guy.
Well, I'm not a fucking Brit, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm not a redcoat.
I mean, I'm closer to being a Brit than you are. I've got the fucking Union Jack on my flag, you don't. You dumped all the tea in the river.
Yeah, I think you should Union Jack off. That's what I think of your Union Jack.
That's my joke, and I made that joke years ago, and it wasn't funny then, and it's not funny now. Ooh, what have we here?
Easy.
I spy with my little eye a couple of shotgun targets.
Fuck yeah!
Got another horse by accident.
Christ alive! Fuck yeah!
You think 2 shots is enough?
I mean, look, I'll spend as many fucking shells as I have to as long as they're dead.
Yeah, but buckshot close range, 1 should be enough. That guy eats more bullets than 50 cents.
Some fucking horse. Get out of the fucking way. Too late now.
Fuck yeah!
I love the fact that Special Olympics was preventing me from looting that corpse. Thank you so much, you dumb horse. I'm gonna take it down this guy with an execution. Here it is. Oh boy.
The fact that his head didn't explode like a melon, though.
In case you haven't noticed, I've got company.
Better run, boy! The law's coming for you!
Not the law.
Nope, bounty hunters, even worse.
It's happening.
Let's go! full of flaming bags of shit.
What if Marston's been inhaling something? He sounds a bit scuffed there.
Marston's been inhaling flaming bags of shit.
Can I borrow this bridge?
Kinda like the guys who get those pranks from kids. Fucking flaming bag of dog shit on the porch.
You know, I might as well take a moment to explain the reference. Also, see that snake? I didn't. The ramifications of that will show up soon. So, yeah, that scuffed-ass Marston boys, flaming bags of shit, so on and so forth. There's an actual YouTube channel that I found, like, not that long ago, just called John Marston.
Yeah.
Damn critter! Snakes full of flaming bags of shit.
So, realistically, how dead should I be?
You should probably be pretty dead. You don't have a hospital, and that does look like a diamondback, I think, so... Diamondbacks have like a 30% mortality... Actually, more like a 60% mortality rate, so...
Yeah, don't mind the doggo. He doesn't know what the fuck to do because I've killed all his owners. What do I do now? Ruff. Ruff.
You pet the dog, that's what you do.
Ruff. Anyway, as I was saying, so there's a YouTube channel that's just plainly called John Marston, and he just posts these, like, rant videos with the scuffed-ass AI voice. I love it. I'm fucking hopelessly addicted to listening to him. And he always uses the phrase flaming bag of shit. I had to incorporate it.
Kinda reminds me of Francis from Left 4 Dead. I hate stairs. Okay, what are we doing back in Armadillo, Tom?
Well, I just made a whole bunch of fucking money, and there's more shit from here that I'd quite like to buy. The next thing on the agenda would be to increase my ammo capacity for my carbine.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, the gunsmith actually sells a bandolier, and I do want it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I doubt he sells magazines.
May as well take my fucking bandana off. Don't need to kill anyone while I'm here. For now. This ain't the Farlane's ranch.
Yeah, you don't want the guy greeting you with a shotgun to the face.
What, this guy?
Yes.
We like him.
Yeah, but he doesn't like bandanas.
Nope, can't put no price on safety.
Anyway, sadly, as you can see, I'm a little short of being able to afford it. It's 125. I have 104. That's what, 21 difference? Look at me doing common core.
Still better than the average American.
So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to take a moment and, like, sell all my shit. I shouldn't really sell the Fever Few because I still need these for that previous Strangers quest. You know, where I saw the jackalope. But I'm going to have to anyway, just because I want this fucking thing while I'm here. But even selling all this stuff, I'm still $5 short. Ain't that a bitch?
I'd say you got yourself a bargain there.
That's inflation for you.
Inflation? It's fucking 1911. What are you talking about? Stock market hasn't crashed yet.
Fair point, fair point.
So now I'm just going to wander around for a second thinking, how the fuck I'm going to get $5 in a hurry? I could go back to the fucking knife game, but I don't want to do that. I could rob someone, but that would get me in fucking trouble. Fortunately, the dilemma manages to solve itself for me.
Oh yeah? How's that?
This shit happens.
Son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Stinking whore! I'm gonna cut you a new hole! Leave that woman alone!
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
Don't mention this.
Fucking White Knight.
Protect women.
She's not gonna fuck you, bro.
Please, ma'am, can I get a crumb of pussy?
Just a little drop.
Marston, you're married.
Yes, he is, but I guess it doesn't matter to Sips.
Anyway, she paid us $2 for saving her. I know, fucking great money. And we looted 3 from him. I now have 125. I can afford this fucking shit. So let's go back to the gun store and let's point out this copper here's drinking on the fucking job.
That's pretty based, though, drinking on the job.
Well, remember, too, this predates Prohibition, so that was, like, super fucking common.
Dude, the average American drank, like, something like 6 times more than they do now
yeah,
back then.
I've seen the oversimplified video. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Shout out Oversimplified.
It was like breakfast, really.
Yeah, it was like American pastime back then.
Please feel free to browse my selection.
So anyway, back in the gun store, we are, of course, going to buy the bandolier because I can afford it. It shows up on Marston's model. Check that shit out.
As a damn well better should for that money.
It's not present on every costume in the game, but most of them it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, this guy, I feel like being not nice.
I love being bad. It feels so good. Why the priest, though?
Because he was fucking standing there. Also, how innocent could he be? I fucking looted 6 revolver shots from him.
Shit! He almost got me!
I mean 5.
True, but I mean, you could argue that self-defense is a virtue.
Now I've got to do something really lame. I've got to surrender to the police. Yeah, I know. Well, hopefully they give me a fucking cell with a view.
Scout Hotel for you, Migo!
My God, officer, 4 flaming bags of shit.
Save me from the gallows. Shed business where I go. Lay me in the shallows. Devil's hands gonna strike me down. Cut me to my grave.
Objection!
Someone's gonna pull me through. The river she can save.
Holy motherfucking shit, the United States of America needs to burn in a flaming bag of shit.
Lawyer fucked me. Everybody's innocent around here, don't you know that? Now, I'm going to explain what happens when you get arrested, because I didn't do this before. When you get arrested, whatever bounty you have, it takes your cash to pay that bounty off. If you can't pay off the whole bounty, you sort of get like conscripted into doing a bounty hunting mission, which is what we need to do now. Get busy living or get busy dying. Alright, so this is Hanging Rock. It's just due north of Armadillo. Let's have a look at the wanted poster and see who we're dealing with here. So with bounty hunting missions, you can either bring them back alive or you can just kill them and bring back proof of their demise.
Oh man, this guy's worth a fortune, isn't he?
Now, Cody Whitlow here. We can't capture him, obviously. I haven't got the rope yet, so we have no choice. We're gonna have to kill this guy. Alright, let's go to work. If you look on the mini-map, you'll see a bunch of red dots. Each of those represents one of the outlaws, and one of them has a skull motif. That's the bounty target.
Hey, fellas, I think there's somebody out here.
Don't make me pull this trigger, mister.
It's also pretty common for the bounty target to simply sit back and let his grunts come and get you.
Got a good spread.
Borrow this horse. If you kill all their gang members, bounty hunting targets will often try to flee, and quite often on horseback. Make sure you're ready for it.
It's time.
Guess I am a gunman.
If you're using the kill method, what you'll need to do, you'll need to loot the bounty hunting target. That gets the proof of the demise, and then you need to take that back to the local sheriff's office. The whole time, there will be people spawning to try to kill you.
To the victim, the spoil.
This one here is pretty easy. They only spawn one at a time, but later on they spawn in groups of like fucking 3 or 4. So don't fuck around unless you think you can get away with it.
Let's go. Easy.
Yeah, so that was one guy. Now picture that with about 3 or 4 of them, and it constantly happening. The shit can get pretty fucking hairy, especially on hardcore where your Marston's made of crate paper. Of course, the more you can kill, that means the more you can loot, but that also means you need to spend more time so more will spawn.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
So it's up to you how you'd like to handle this, but just remember, you're not safe until you get back to the sheriff's office.
Let's go.
The outlaws won't follow you into most towns, so as long as you can make it to one, you're more or less safe.
You found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you.
Officer, I do apologize. Pardon?
Oh boy, I think I could see his outfit turning blue.
Christ, imagine apologizing to someone who walked into you.
So what now?
Now we be the victim. I'm just trotting my way down this road, not turning, minding my own business, and then this guy fucking just...
Hey, what the fuck? You didn't do shit! God, you should have gotten the fucking horse dash camera, then you wouldn't have gotten insurance fraud. Fuck's sake.
Fucking dog shit ass cops. I didn't do nothing.
So, that's 2 videos now that you've finished dead?
I think that's about right, yeah.
So, Tom, did you do the homework I gave you?
You mean glowies? Yes, I did actually. So I've read up about Terry, the computer programmer. Far as I can tell, it's mostly just like a pejorative term for government agents, infiltrators.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
What I'm trying to figure out though, because I remember you said it would get us in trouble. Like how?
Because YouTube is very censorious to that kind of stuff. Because it's a term that's thrown around a lot in right-wing circles.
YouTube's not going to give a shit what I have to say. I don't monetize my stuff.
Fair. I guess I'm just very paranoid about that.
It's one of the main perks of doing this shit for free. You guys don't have to deal with ads and I can say what I want.
America,
no, really.
Free speech. Love my First Amendment rights.
Must be fucking nice.
Yeah, you guys have a PM that's talking about mean tweets and shit.
Oh, don't even get me fucking started on Albanese, man.
At least it's not Hamza Yusuf, the British Prime Minister. Holy shit.
I'll just go dump the fucking tea into the river again.
Fuck you, I will. You know what? I fucking will.
What do you mean fuck me? I literally just said that seriously. I didn't... The fuck, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but whenever somebody talks about dumping tea, it gets my blood boiling. You know how it is.
Have a fucking look at yourself, Scott. I'm on your side.
True. Fair enough.
Don't you understand? I'm trying to help you.
Alright then, let's grab these muskets and fend off those redcoats then, shall we?
Jesus Christ, what is this, fucking 1776?
Yes.